Speaking of quirkiness. Speaking of quirkiness and quirks.
Yes. Yes.
My
ears perk up.
I am quite a ways in.
Yeah. Oh, I knew it. That you would come in and you'd be like, so I'm in there.
I'm in there. Yeah.
How in there are you?
I'm still around it's less than 10.
Get to 12 as fast as you can.
All right. Yeah. It's less than 10, but I'm in there. My Hero Academia is a fantastic anime.
Oh, don't you mean
Boku
no Hero Academia?
Don't you mean Boku no My Hero Aka?
I don't know why Hero Aka kind of perturbs me.
There's a really fun 3x3 grid of lawful good to chaotic evil versions of how to say the title, and it's really funny.
Well, I mean, when you watch it, it's in English, full screen. My Hero Academia. This is not Attack on Titan even level of confusion.
I pray to God that we will get every new anime with the English title above the top.
Yes, they're doing that now.
Yeah. Straight up ready for the West.
They know.
Yeah. Put right up, no confusion. It says it right there.
By the way,
My
this
Hero
thing is
Academia.
also getting dubbed super fast.
Of course. It is a Western hero inspired thing. It is made for the West.
You're deep enough in that those influences, you probably appreciate them a lot more than I do.
Oh, it's fun stuff.
They're overt.
But a lot of it is also just wackiness with Japanese character designs and stuff.
All right.
There's very little to say besides it's a really fun shonen.
Let's be real. Is All Might the greatest? Or is he the greatest?
I mean, it's pretty hard to hate All Might. What I can say is
guy.
I'd seen screenshots of true All Might.
Yes, you had, and you were who is that? It's
always the and it's interesting. It's interesting because you're always do you know iShield 21?
I'm vaguely familiar.
There's
with
a character in iShield 21 that's a cool version of that.
Oh yeah,
and you're like, yeah, he makes it work. Mm-hmm. And then here you're like, ooh, oh no,
it's dear, it's a character drawn with a broken art style from a different show.
Entirely, yeah, it's a weird one. But I love how your main character looks like a fucking goofball weirdo.
Yep. And
he doesn't look like a visual novel protagonist.
Nope.
I really appreciate that. Because he could have just been
the self-insert.
He could have just been Melty Blood main character.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Fucking Tono or whatever. And glasses or no glasses. But they really made him like a weirdo. And I like that. There's little to say besides so far so good.
I feel like that show has a really astonishingly strong moment very early. So in the typical, I'll watch 3 episodes before I decide to continue giving it a shot. Hero Academia does extremely well in the second one.
I didn't realize it was a 2-season thing though. So.
It's a shorter first season and a second longer season. Okay. Second longer season. So it's going to go up to 39, I think.
Okay, 41.
41?
It was what I saw in the
Okay, then great, because that means there's a 4 or 5 more episodes. But, in the season anyway. But, how do I put this? Okay, I'm going to talk around this a little bit. But, so in Naruto, which, it's very easy to compare these two. They're the same story, more or less. One's done a little bit better than the other. In Naruto, you have the kid. What's the kid got? Oh, he's got the fox demon, right?
Yeah.
Man, he gonna be tough.
Yep.
Man,
you've got the superpower in you.
Right.
All you got to do is use it.
And every time that happens, oh, what a big ass pull.
Yeah.
This has the straight up opposite of that.
Yeah.
Where every ass pull results in catastrophe.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It is my
which is actually more in line with Eppo.
Yeah. I love how they've both empowered and depowered the main character in everything. Because it's such a screwed up handicap to get past.
The concept of consequences always forever is really fun, and I like that a lot.
They play with that in a bunch of interesting ways.
And The only other thing I guess I can think of right now is I fucking hate Bakugo's outfit. It's so dumb. And it's upsetting how dumb it is.
It's Grenade Man. He's a Mega Man villain.
He's a Mega Man villain, and it's upsetting how dumb it is in contrast with how awesome so many other characters are.
So, I'm going to put this out there. I haven't read any interviews about this, but I'm going to guess that the author is a massive fan of Mega Man.
Okay.
Because a bunch of characters look like that.
Okay.
Uraraka's Gravity Girl's fucking costume is Mega Man inspired as well.
Okay.
There is a character later on who is literally Yellow Mega Man.
So it's either Mega Man or like Western Cape Heroes, right? Like one or the other.
It's the point.
But then there's anime dudes too, like fucking wrapped up in whatever like their teacher.
Aizawa?
Yeah. There's full-on anime going on.
So the way that I see it is that there's a lot of clashing art styles on a lot of the cast. Mm-hmm. And the way that I can figure that, it's like they're supposed to be from that kind of comic.
Yeah.
Or that kind... Like,
it reminds me of Kill la Kill a little bit.
I showed
like
you...
a Trigger World.
I showed you in Matt fucking photos of Stain. And Stain's an Image Comics Spawn villain.
Yeah. And then there's that little bubbly-headed kid. That just, like, he's like a berry or whatever.
Oh, fucking Mineta?
I don't know what his name is
Everyone's shit-ass punching bag? That little fuck?
He looks like a completely different show entirely.
Oh, yeah, he looks like he's from some bubblegum fucking pop.
Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. So, anyway, all I can really say is, like, it just... I fucking hate that outfit so much, dude. It's the lamest
Look at this Mega Man.
That's a Mega Man. Yeah, that's
Straight
a Mega
up,
Man. That's an old Mega Man.
Like... The boots are the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no good, that outfit. But God, what's his name? The nerd. Yeah, Ida?
Ida is my favorite character.
He's fucking rad.
He's the best.
And his suit's rad, and everything's rad about him. He's super cool.
He's the best. He's the best guy.
And he had a good sense of design, because everyone got what they designed.
Yeah.
So it's like Ida had a good, like, our thing where it's like he planned it out, give me jets, give me all that kind of shit.
Because he talks about his family, and then it pans up to a shot of his family, and they all have that type of design.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
They all look like Gundams.
Okay, I haven't seen that yet.
And but they're all different. They all have different helmets, and they all look fucking great.
And Bakugo's like something intimidating, and you just get this dumb fucking Trapper Keeper fucking design.
I got big grenade hands, because I'm Grenade Boy.
God. And they actually do things, and you're like, God damn it.
I actually really like that Deku's costume is so hideous.
It's really bad. He's the Noid.
Until he pulls the hood off. Yeah. And then he looks fine.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad it happens right away, too.
Spoiler, I don't think I've ever seen him put the hood back on.
Nice.
Like, he always wears it on his back.
I can't wait, because it's so ugly that I'm like, please keep it off as much as possible. Anyway,
I'm very interested to hear your ongoing thoughts on that. Yeah, particularly next week.
No, I think I just marathoned like 8 straight, and then I'll keep going at that pace.
There's so many problems that I feel like that setting fixes. Like, it has an extremely definitive power cap for all characters, right? Like, hey, this guy can do this. What's the limit of that? It's this.
Yeah, right.
Nothing past that.
That's it. That's all.
And that's just it. Hope they're smart.
Yeah, and then of course you've got your, and it's so typical in so many ways, like especially with like the main character is useless until blah.
Yeah, he's the smart one.
But then also it's not just about that, like because you have the cheat, but then you don't also just use the cheat. You've got your own thing, and that's
there are 100 different reasons and times and periods in which I can't do that. Yeah. I can't cheat right now.
But can you be amazing without your superpower?
Kinda.
Naruto / Gon / Ichigo /
Goku.
Like every.
No, actually, in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
It's
funny because like just from sound effects only, like my girlfriend's like, "Have I seen this already?" And I'm like, "No." It's like, I really feel like I have, and I'm like, congratulations, you now identify shonens as a whole.
Yep.
Because she's like, okay, because I don't want to sound ignorant and just be like, it sounds like the same shit.
Make Gundam noises.
And I'm like, no, you're hearing what a shonen is, and then it cuts to the rock intro, and it cuts to the soft outro, and everything. And
someone's throwing a punch. What's that sound? Is it a jet engine?
Yeah. So,
it only gets so where you're at is what I would consider like the setup, and it substantially bumps up in quality. Like if you went home and watched a bunch tonight, you would be like blown out your fucking eyeballs. Is great.
Cool. Anyway, I'll have more to say on
you will
on the Hero Akas. Boku no My Hero Akas.
There's some winners in that supporting cast.
I haven't really met them yet, but I've seen them talking. I just haven't gotten names. There's a cool guy that keeps talking about manliness, and I'm
fucking.
We haven't been given a name yet, but
Kirishima, the red guy.
He seems kind of interesting.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
he's that guy.
Yeah, that's all we know so far. So we'll figure it out.
How do you feel about frogs?
Oh, I like Frog Girl.
There you go.
I'm down.
Guess what?
Yeah,
good.
because
she's she's the most popular character.
She's the Hinata.
No, she's the Sasuke. Like, no, she's just the most she's the beloved character. Okay. Everybody loves Suya.
Also, besides costume, Bakugo is also a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, why do you, like, and like every time they go back to show you why he's so tilted, it's like, oh, you're just dumber than you even look.
Yeah, no, it's like, you tried to help me once.
Fuck you. Yeah.
And it's like,
but it's infinitely better than Sasuke.
So here's the thing. He is supposed to be Sasuke.
Of course.
He is absolutely your Sasuke insert.
Yeah.
But it is a Sasuke that would have to actually, I don't know, Sasuke just would brood and leave. And it was like really infuriating. Whereas in Hero Academia, where like Bakugo's like a cunt, and everyone's like, stop being a cunt, stop it. Mm-hmm. And his teachers are like, you have behavioral problems, stop it. And he's like, no.
Well, you're basically a supervillain in a world where you're allowed to apply to be a superhero.
Yeah.
So you can, it's a thing on your job description,
What do you do? I'm a hero.
Yeah. Okay. That's what they pay you for.
They act, that's one of the more, like, that's currently what the show is dealing with where I'm at, is like the distinction between heroism as a trait and heroism as a profession.
As a job. Yeah.
And how they are
nice.
And how they are not the same thing.
That's awesome. I'm glad it goes into that, because the way they were like, yep, you go to school, you fill out the paperwork, and now you're part of the thing. I'm like,
that means you end up with people on one extreme of that spectrum or another.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, that's basically some of what One Punch Man was about too.
Yeah.
Which is a fun ass topic. So I'd love to go into that. That's really cool.
You're gonna like Stain a lot.
Nice.
Oh,